Dion is there still passed out.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
Still though, who did rescue him?
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements.
Alright, so they said that again, because they said it earlier in the game. 8 wardens for 8 elements. We're still missing one, right? Or am I fucking forgetting something? We have Phoenix, Shiva, Titan, Garuda, Ramu, Bahamut, and Odin. So there's still one missing. Which I'm pretty sure is the water one. That's why I'm thinking, oh, we're gonna see Leviathan like pop up like secretly from somebody. But who? I suppose it could be the Lord Commander. Dude. He does seem to have some kind of power. I'm gonna assume it's him. That he's probably the other icon. But who knows? We haven't even heard like what the other icon is though. That's the thing. Like it would have been nice to know like, oh yeah, it's the other icon that exists. But nobody's seen him in like, however many years.
But you.
Hold on, does it say even on here? No. Got more mythos shit though. Yeah.
Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
Sorry, inside you.
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find the means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Yeesh.
Sure. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
I own a light, but you gotta build that thing so I can get more light in here when I stream at night. I guess I can turn this ring light off. I mean, the ring light's okay when I on my computer, but when I do it on my TV,
What's the short of it?
I wear glasses, and the light shines off of it.
Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map.
It's probably gonna open it up with that one path.
This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
Yep.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Oh shit.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Nice. New party member. Do a side quest though. Did that not pop up before? Oh, it's new. I can just warp straight there too, huh? Well, I guess it kind of makes sense for us to warp here. Because there's no way to get up here. Right? Oh no, well, wait. Or maybe we're going to come up here and then we're going to travel through here and that eventually connects to this. It's probably what it is. Alright, besides, before we do that.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
Cool. Oh, you know what? That's what I want to see was this sprite. Hey, there he is. Alright, we got some new hunts. Alright, that's the one I couldn't get to. This is the one that kicked my ass, so I gotta wait. He's level 50, so I gotta try to get a little higher first. The pack. I was in this Damakia too. See, I'm pretty sure I could probably do this one already, but I don't think I can. And this one's south of Tabor, so it's gonna be on our way. That's fine. I guess I'll hold off on that one for now. Ooh, shit, that's a lot of quests. At least 4 of them, if not more here. I know here at the beginning of the game, I was so focused on the story. Like, oh, they introduced quests, but I was like, dude, when are you gonna get another side quest?
It seems the hideaway is
Blasted book.
Can you
She wants a book.
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive, you can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
All right.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword.
She wants me to
Remember
murder
Big
something.
Man's stew, right? Well,
Yes.
despite the look of the thing and that awful stench, people wolf it down.
That's
So
surprising.
I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Yvonne had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
Sure thing.
I've never been one to play favorites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit?
Sounds
The
disgusting.
recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Yvonne said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Well, that's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Tiny
Okay.
old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can
Is
find...
Clive, I feel like Clive's the only guy that calls him his by his
do
actual
that.
name. Doesn't just call him
Lest we
Tomes.
forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
All right. Somebody in here has a quest too. It's probably the kids. I don't know. It's some lady.
There's a storm coming, Sid. Will there be
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Little shits.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might.
That sounded like he was gonna threaten
I
him.
don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them, as always.
All right.
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Yvonne.
Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chancellor's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
So the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate
Urban
the
wyvern,
chosen
got it.
by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. to Northreach then.
Best of luck, Clive. And
Thank you, Tomes.
save me a bite once the dish is complete.
You got it. Have I talked to you recently?
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
I have not.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Primogenesis.
Did you learn everything you needed?
Yeah. All right.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Wait, where's this quest having me go? Oh, the atrium. That's right. That's the missing scales.
Seems the hideaway is us.
Let's read our letters first. Get the quest there. Oh shit, it's a lot. Clive, you have the town's thanks for helping me rid of the thralls, but we are neither of us so naive to think we have seen the end of their like. Good Philippe has taken to seeing that we are prepared should the ghouls come once again calling, but I have to worry the rank of captain has begun to weigh heavily upon his shoulders, just as I imagine the same might be said of you and your burdens. But remember, should the weight ever become too much, you need to stand alone. Our hearts and arms remain ever open, as do the Vale's doors. She's basically saying, hey, can get in between. The Guardian of the League have put aside their differences for the time being, allowing us all to leave it to sip our snake spit in relative leisure. For that, I would hazard, we have your better half to thank. She put on quite a performance. As for yours, well, from one inspiring thespian to another, might I suggest working on your delivery, and your projection, and those stiff limbs of yours, and your continuance, and, well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the name Underhill a disservice now, would we? The Guardians are getting along with the Axis fine enough, working to shore up the rest walls but not clearing out the few threats remain down the reeds. Though chances are we'd still be neck deep in the Akashic had you not given the Horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you're a realm to save and all, but if you ever need a quick recovery, come see us and we'll tap you a cask, Martha. You have an uncanny talent of showing up where you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I fear the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic, and us but more of their nameless numbers. However, with the Horde now, so they're kind of like White Walkers if you think about it from Game of Thrones. I just figured that out because he said, "Oh, let's be another one of their numbers." And that's what the White Walkers were. They were added into the army. However, with the Horde now being thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without the worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending the Tor. As for young Oscar, you will forgive my son's request for taking him under your wing. He's a good man, attentive, polite, hardworking. So, as you can see, he already has learned everything he can from me. He would do well to continue his squiring under a more worthy shield. And the realm is none more worthy than you, Wade. Our humble request from Sebastian Rutherford, Seneschal to Lord Byron Rosefield. Oh, this is it's like fucking Butler. Mr. Clive, I apologize for the sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there is none other to whom I may turn. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing. I fear I am wholly unable to perform this vaulted expectations, namely due to the marked lack of martial aptitude on my part. To wit, I am but a manservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness ample to attend the needs of a manor, to the attending of bandits in the back alleys, I am sorely ill-equipped. If it please you, my lord, prithee come and see me at Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain my predicament in full. You know what? Why not?
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he
Agreed.
be at Martha's Rest?
True, why would he actually be there? I thought we were going to go back to Port Isolde. Smooth like a butler. Alright. Doo-doo. Oh shit, Goots has the fucking quest? Nice.
What am I gonna do?
I reckon these guys are enough to give anyone the collie wobbles, but I'm not gonna sit around hanging my head and twiddling my thumbs. Did enough of that back in Twinside while you were busy fighting that horrible dragon, and then that even horribler one.
But no more.
From now on, I'm gonna do what you lots do, and properly pull my finger out, no matter how much my knees are knocking. Can't have none of Blackthorn thinking I'm a great big wet blanket now, can I? So don't worry about me, you just stick to what you do best, saving the world.
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
Tell him.
Oh. Yeah. There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallimil Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
She has though, hasn't she?
Don't worry.
She's been kind of a
Oh,
bitch to
thanks,
us.
Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. We're gonna go ask her. She'll be like, oh yeah, do it all the time.
Lady Charon, how's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait, what exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care, but here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Popato.
Asking. Out of interest. All right.
Yeah, Clive's terrible liar.
I'm here because I was told...
Which they
that
didn't mention.
certain rumors have been circulating. About you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are ya? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
Torgal.
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dallimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Charon. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
Aye, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Let's go tell Goots he made her feel bad.
I spoke with Lady Charon.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
I don't know, refuse something to
It's
theirs.
not.
To
But
sell them
people do
something.
things for all sorts of reasons.
Or we gonna buy something.
Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Charon ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
Alright, Goots. Well, go help you out. But first, we have one more quest.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his...
We're all gonna die!
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just tell.
Did they break them or something? I mean, they're sitting right. I think they did. I'm probably gonna have to get a part to fix it, huh?
Sid!
Out of your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
The non-seriousness in her voice.
We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? Why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol
Ninja
said
near.
the best way I see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
Are we gonna? This is gonna be like a little puzzle thing to put together.
All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others?
They are. Right? The gear. I guess, no, maybe it's the gear first.
This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Mididol's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
Round and round and round.
They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
We know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult.
The arm.
This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
Sure, kid.
I'll
Why
think
not?
about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track.
That one was short. Pans.
These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
Peter Pan?
Molly uses them in the kitchens.
Do you guys remember
Fine
fucking
bangers.
Peter Pan
These aren't
peanut
for
butter?
fine bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh Goots? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Hold the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Damn, maybe Clive should be a fucking teacher.
We did it.
Well,
Pretty good shit, dude.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Middledor's hairs.
Her hairs.
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
No.
With a little more help from Miss Middledor and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that?
The fucking little slow kid lap.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Hey, look. We never used the cogwheel.
Oh
I
shit.
don't think Sid forgot about it. Do you?
The one little kid in the back's like, this motherfucker.
Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid?
Dude, the smart assness in his
Didn't happen to
voice.
forget anything, did you, Sid?
Whatever. Quest complete though. Very short one. Just talking.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his...
Can put like a more like upbeat song.
Seems the hideaway has lost its knack.
To get some new ones, and we got Betrayal. Sand and Stone. Damn, I got a lot of songs now. I know there's still more than Patron's Whisper, okay. Oh, damn, I got 2 chests. One still? I thought I only need 1 more, damn. It's actually not that many to buy then, so I have to buy 1, 2. Oh, I only have to buy 2 more? Okay, that's actually not bad then. I might take off the guild thing then and put the XP one on back on so I can keep the max level. Well, actually, I'm gonna need... I don't know how much the songs cost. I'll have to wait till the next town to see how much that one costs. Then I have... To the Patron's Whisper, that'll be fine. But then we have 2 in treasure coffers, which I just found another one. There's still 2 more. I have a feeling like I missed one. I might have to look that up. But I'll look it up like before like get to like the point of no return. See where I missed it.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be?
Well, did you solve the mystery?
I did.
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
You've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Hey, Gilbug. Okay. Alright, there's all the quests to pick up, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, I can't go to them yet. Alright, that's fine. I didn't even realize that. At least we can pick them up, though. The music's been very somber ever since the sky changed.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Wow, kind of harsh, but...
Find Gav. If Canva was attacked, she will already have the gun ready.
Tabor's is far. We should pick up the pace.
Ah, shit.
Nice try. Nice try.
I keep forgetting to put on... I had to do that after this battle with their ability. Oh, I dodged. Think of how many times we fought these dudes. Be better at dodging them. Alright, let me put on that ability real quick. Oh, now I can warp to any of the other places? Wow. Pulse. Flare Breath. Not Flare Breath, sorry. Giga Flare. There's another quest along the way, huh? I wonder. Nah, I wouldn't be. I wonder if this guy said we ran into those one brothers. Were they brothers? I think that's what they said they were. They like set up band or caravan dudes, and they run into bandits, and they find a warrior to kill the bandits, and they get with everything. I wonder if there's gonna be another one of those quests here. But here's the deal: since we actually have access to the rest of the map, the world, I'm gonna go do these other quests. All right, this is the one that was Goots wanted us to do. Find out who's talking shit about Charon.
Bandits, maybe.
It shouldn't be too hard to find Goots.
The gentleman of the town guard.
Could be I know something more.
What's it worth to you? How about your life?
Listen, I found someone who says he's heard the rumors about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Charon's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears.
True.
And who will they all turn to keep them in steel?
Just trying to get money.
Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Delamil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Charon hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this store he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
Careful's my middle name.
You too, Goots.
Okay. Just around the corner, huh?
The finest cell swords in store.
Fuck.
The gentleman of the town guard. What a mess. You fought very bravely.
The safety of the town is in our hands.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So,
This asshole.
what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
See, I gotta kill your friends. And their dogs.
Now we could pretend this didn't happen.
Let's try out a... Oh, wrong attack. Oh, you healed him? You son of a bitch. I thought I killed him. Okay, you sack of shit. Oh, come on. He was dead. Damn cures. Yeah, you master limit break.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Charon's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Charon. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. Then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
And him, Clive.
Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Gooch.
He's still trying to act up, and he's like crying. He's like, "Oh, I think I'm alive."
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty painted lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her
This guy have a
crimes
mullet.
in blood.
Blood!
Goose.
Blood!
All right.
The way he said that.
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goose, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself!
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense. But I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs.
Wet legs.
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault!
Oh.
And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Yeah, how dare you call me wet legs?
Goose, you... If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye.
Oh.
Wise words, wise words.
He took her eye.
Now, it's time to collect.
Oh shit, dude. It's kind of gruesome. God damn.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It isn't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goose into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? Best we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me that Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Charon.
Yeah, she'll fucking stab her eye, a fucking eye out. Alright, quest. The quest isn't complete yet. We're gonna go back and talk to her? Ugh. That's alright, that's fine. But first, to Martha. See what Rutherford wants. Wait, where the hell is he? There he is.
My lord Marquis, is that you? It is you. Then you received my letter.
Yes.
I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your lord uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas, I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalamil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
That's quite the task he wants us to do. Okay. Backdam a meal, I guess.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
Mummy?
Mummy.
The gentleman of the town guard.
I will say, if I ever play this game again, like down in the future, I probably won't do any of the side quests again. They are time consuming, and like I said, they're not that good. You have some that are here and there that are good. The Charon one we just did was, you know, a little more backstory into those characters. It's nice. But like the one with the scales, like who gives a shit?
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
And maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you kindly pay the coin you owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Nice guys. Oh, you son of a bitch. Let's like dash in too early. What's this one look like? Wow. Kind of all did magic at him. Not bad though. I forgot to master limit break.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalamil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Nah, go for it.
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Well then, might as well do the other quest in Northreach right now too then. My fucking shirt. Which one's Rutherford's? This one. I really wish there was another warp on the other side of the town, so I wouldn't have to fucking walk through it.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital.
Maybe I'll do this one first, because it's right here, so I don't have to walk back. You hurt, bro?
What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
Of course.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I am Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw...
They never even mentioned the aunt earlier when his uncle didn't even mention him.
They looked more like field hands. But
interesting.
It didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach. Visit the Vale. Tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
Big dude with a bow and axe or some shit. I like to just point at him and say shit. Big guy's getting fucked up by the tornado. And dude, that goes for a while. Alright, well, the guy's shit back.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
I mean, he didn't help us, so.
And I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course.
Of course.
I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
Good day.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
You should, but first, we got a couple things we gotta do here still. A wyvern to fight and a fucking flower to grab.
There were ghosts at the gates, not days.
Let's go.
Onward, Ambrosia.
Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers.
There's the dragon.
Easy enough to spot.
Surprised he didn't kick me off, but we're getting off.
Right. Let's get this over with.
Oh shit. Kick my chocobo. Damn it, Torgal backed up into me and he pushed me away.
Nice try.
Damn, I keep missing that tail dodge. Ugh. Fucking wrecked. I meant to we do that limit break upgrade real quick before I keep fucking forgetting.
That's
Boom. 100 points. Why not? I might as well get all these abilities maxed out.
Wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
Found him. Okay. Oh, it's itches.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe.
Cool.
Better head back.
Alright, first, let's go back to Rutherford. He's here.
I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
Okay. Two more to turn in, and then we're good to go. Oh shit. These two ain't out.
Mindless though they are, an Akashic horde large enough to besiege the free cities is not to be trifled with. We must proceed with caution.
It seems the
Whatever she's gonna make is probably gonna look like shit too.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
Alright, how grotesque is it? Actually, it doesn't look bad.
And here we have it.
This looks like fried chicken with salad.
Skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
He don't like it.
So, not fit for consumption then.
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet it is the
This dude is so fucking weird how he keels over. But he's like, oh my god, it's amazing.
It is a tour de force. A force of nature even. A maelstrom of flavour and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
Nah, I'm good.
I'll give it some thought.
Quest complete. I actually might have enough for the next Patron's Whisper reward after I turn in Charon's. Can't remember how many points I needed, but I think we're close.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Good lad.
Ah, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
That fucking smile.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
Of course. Continental sensor. The hell is that? It's on our wall of items. What's this wall called again? Wall of memories, that's what it was. Oath, Ambrosia's track, the apples. An ornate brass sensor from beyond the outer seas, gifted to Cloud by Charon for his assistance in clearing her name. According to the cantankerous shopkeep, when packed with herbs and ambergris and left to smolder, the fragrant smoke produced can ward off everything from insects to the plague. Oh, I get what it is. Huh. We got something else recently too. What was it? It was... the scarf. Dirty scarf.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into town?
I do have enough for the next item. Let me go get that.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Saw what? Wait, does this guy have quests too?
How are you doing? Here you go.
Oh, it's the quest I'm gonna run into. That's fine. I did not mean to re-talk to you.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Alright, another song and some amber. As I can remember, I served none but myself, turned my back on the world for a handful of skills and a heavy purse. But where has that left me? It's hard to keep joy in one's heart when all those around you are without. Something must change, and that change must start with me, Lonely Porter.
Here you are.
Alright, cool. 1360, next one.
All done?
All done. Alright, now we can finally go back on this path. I guess I should technically explore it. See if I find any chests. Damn it, I really wish I could have hit the other one there too. Burn. Nothing over here. Doesn't look like there's anything over here either. Nope, cool. Bam, bam.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Can we? Actually, I think this is just a dead end.
The echoes have a will of their own.
Oh no, there's a coral here. Fantastic. But there's a chest. I timed that way off. Ah. I thought the gauge is wearing very fast. Regal Sash, huh? It's like a rare too. Ultra rare. Ooh, very nice. And yeah, if we only have 2 more songs to buy, I had what, 59,000, 60,000, something like that. Maybe I think we'll be fine on money. Keep the ability points. Keep the defense. Actually, you know what? That's fine. Maybe I'll take the defense off for a little bit. Just till I buy like one of the songs. I don't think I really need it. I mean, I'm 39, I'm buying level fucking 33s. Wait, it's the wrong way. Alright, our fucking little fallen Jedis. Where'd you come from? Seems like kind of a waste to use that, but oh well. Do 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 do. We got a big boy. Bitch. Oh god, I'm glad I got that. Oh, I thought I was too late with that. Ah, shit, I got stuck. Oh my god, I'm just getting my ass kicked now. Oh no, why did I go up? Should probably put it on something else besides the Phoenix one. Do you have Judgment Bolt, don't I? Maybe I'll put Judgment Bolt on. I have to master it though, never mind. Maybe I'll master that next. Wait, who the fuck wants to fight? Oh my god, are you serious? How the fuck did they aggro?
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
That's rude. I have good manners. Oh my god, they're eating a fucking poor ass chocobo. Bum, bum.
I do. Where are you off to now then? Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps?
Yeah. What do you say? I don't really care. Still talking to himself. Alright, let's see what this quest is.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them.
It seems to be happening with this army.
Not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the
Yeah, I'll help him.
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Kupka.
Rest
well, soldier.
There's gonna be some Akashic soldiers to fuck up. But you know what?
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
It's gonna be a short stream because I started a little bit late. I gotta be up early for work. So I'm gonna leave it here. Next time, fuck up these Akashic soldiers, which are probably over here in this ether field or ether flood. Oh yeah, clearly. Oh, we have a new merchant. The shop, which means he probably still has a song. Alright, so this is gonna connect here. This little one connects. I don't know why we still can't get into there. I'm assuming this will connect all this down here. And we do have a hunt down here. Actually, we have a couple hunts that are in Dhalmekia. So they both must be over here then. It's just the one with like the guy with the axe. And then it's the pack. There's nothing else that's blocked over here except for these areas. Well, I guess this little tiny one, but I don't doubt that's really anything. But anyways, we'll explore more of this next time and fuck up these Cossack shoulders next time. Soldiers. Yeah. That's gonna do for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please YouTube, like, share, subscribe, Twitch. Give me a follow. I'll see you guys next time. Late.